Ares deciding to exist nearby can be either the most, like, comforting thing or the most, like, terrifying thing. It's one or the other. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn this on. Turn the Ares voice mod on. Well, the most annoying. Well, if he's just existing, he's not being annoying. If he's being annoying, he's being annoying.
Maybe I should have just gone with a bat, because I keep wanting to just grab it and swing it like a bat, but it's not a bat.
Okay. So, as much as you can swing it like a bat, given the extra range for it, whatever, at that point you're using it more like a glaive. Because those weapons you will still swing with the intent of slashing with greater force. You don't necessarily have to blade for it. Your mana still can accommodate to some degree, but the closer thing you're getting yourself into is a position where you can feint yourself into a back thrust and then return forward. Because they will still likely try to dodge the blade given it is still a blade. And all you can do at that point is reposition yourself.
Let me see what everybody's doing.
Pardon, we are transporting day-old bread.
Oh, that's nice. Just you feeding some parrots or something? You like the back of my hand?
Can't believe you're making a move.
What?
Can't believe you're making a move.
I was coming over.
You stood there like for 5 to 10 seconds.
You just decided to meet me in the middle.
Okay.
How you doing?
Doing alright. Preparations.
Yeah.
As much as I can. Dusk is where many of our staff is already working on many of the assignments for the upcoming missions, so they're gonna be busy today. I'll be mostly bringing up the announcements of today. I have a task for you though.
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to gather the researchers that are around in town if possible. Paz, Osiris, Simon. We're gonna be having also someone else come into Vanderhall with us. So that one's very fine. Yeah, make sure to bring those 3 to the assembly as well.
Alrighty.
We'll
I'll go look around for
assigning
them.
to their teams. Please do.
Pez, Osiris. What was the other researcher? Fuck. I'll find them. Well, there goes Paz.
Are you looking for Venari?
Oh no, wait, that's the other one.
That's me.
No,
Simon.
I saw her
It'll be quite a name
earlier
for
before I came in, but she was in the square area.
Oh, alright. Thank
Captain,
you.
that guy over there, shot.
Maybe I should have asked for 2 dots.
More so, you need to get proper sleep, Simon.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Places, because I'm
How did you
actually
spend your
busy and
winnings?
not other
Or you know.
No, you know.
True.
Finally lose everything.
No, I only win.
There was
But still,
yeah, he fucking
without proper
luck of the
sleep, you're not
devil.
gonna be able to focus. You're not being able
Oh,
to
so you
focus, you're
lost
liable to
everything.
make mistakes.
I didn't lose everything,
We don't
Most of it.
obviously.
but I lost. That being said,
Barnum Richer.
Hayden
said you
had
didn't win
one
shit.
good hand.
Sorted.
I know. I'm just looking
Wait,
out
who
for
didn't
you
have
as
a
well.
good hand?
Hayden, he had one good hand.
Yep.
But oops.
Why do I still taste it?
Fucker.
Bars are pretty good.
Don't tell him I said that. I'm already on the dice.
We'll see.
I don't tell him I said that.
Charvik, he's gonna kick your ass again, like last week.
Yeah.
He's gonna be put in the situation where you get beat by a cripple or you beat up a cripple.
Well, if I should I double down or switch off?
What? Instead of being beaten down, you just decide beat him up?
Yeah, like beat up once and then beat down the other, you know?
I mean...
Or should I just get beat up twice?
You're
Why
fucked
not
either
both?
way.
You don't win either way.
you don't,
Yeah, I
you
was
don't
gonna
win.
say, from what I'm hearing, is like you don't win.
You don't win.
Yeah, but
You-
one
you're
is
put in
already
the position
happened.
of-
So do I double down on that one or do I switch off?
Well, that just means anyone can beat your ass if a cripple can. But you being up a cripple, just you're fucked. You're pretty fucked.
Don't look at me for help.
I think he is.
No.
You have one good hand, anyways.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
and
If
he's
we
gone.
give
So,
Hayden
so we
Aries'
give,
hand for the fight.
so we give Aries
it's
right
fair.
arm to the left amputee.
I love this town.
That
Yes.
What?
then. Right. Okay. So that makes.
This is
He'll
just
be
getting
alright.
More confusing, but all the more hilarious every second.
He'll be all right. Definitely.
Fuck.
Oh, I think you
I
killed
mean, at
him.
least he'll have
You
two
killed
hands.
him.
I can't.
Sarvik, no. Sarvik. Fuck. Oh, he's dead.
Broke it.
Damn. I haven't seen this bad.
Holy shit. No, you're not.
I'm over.
Don't you bullshit me.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're not alright.
But Hayden could be.
But he could be.
He could be. You know what? Arm attached to you, like how attached?
It would take me a little bit to get it off, but like I could get it off.
Okay.
Well, how difficult is it to put it back on afterwards?
I've been working with it for a while, so probably not very.
I know some arms that once they're on, they can't be taken off. Some can. So.
That's true. Some are quick. Just turn and then place on a different arm. It's like a whole fucking thing. Let me see.
I'm gonna fucking get him.
No, no,
No,
Oh,
there we
boy.
go.
Well, today we have our special
Bitch.
pumpkin pamperin pumpkin spice latte coffee. And a few other specials as well.
Well, I mean, you could do that one.
Okay, what you gotta
Oh,
do
there he
is
is.
you gotta reach into your coat.
Yeah.
I've got information I need to give her at some point.
Here, hit me that. 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 Hit me that.
Hey.
Gotta hit him with one of those. He'll never see it coming.
The bell to call the studio.
You didn't see it.
Right, I thought I saw Opal, but
You're good. You're good.
No, it hasn't.
perfect. Thank you.
You saw it. I can't do it to you. Ada, come here.
No, I think I'm
Either
good.
don't give in. Don't give in.
No, I think I'm good.
You don't trust your fellow warden?
Do you trust him?
Yeah, he did it.
He's the protege of
That wasn't the
the
question.
general.
Marcus Blackstone, come here.
And I did.
Oh my lord! What?
This is very entertaining. Is this what normal like that?
What? I'm trying to go drink my coffee.
Bitch.
You want a macaroon?
I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm gonna stop it.
Flavor.
I know. Just want an excuse to heal him painfully.
Yeah.
Stop. Fuck no. Take the damn bag and stop.
Here.
God.
I'm just trying to help. He hates me.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Your hands are full.
He's just a little guy.
What are you all doing over here?
I'm procrastinating.
Living with pain.
Tea time.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've
And
been
absolutely
this
dying.
morning, so I'm gonna go actually get food.
Hey, Aries.
Yeah. What?
What the fuck?
Was it good? I didn't see it.
Ah!
Damn. I don't know. Excuse me?
Wow. That was impressive.
On the dot, I see.
How was business been for you? I haven't spoken with you in a while.
Yep.
Business has been alright.
When the school bell rings, by the way, because I have to start working eventually. Head up to the school.
This guy just want me to fix it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I know, right? I'm always working. It sucks. Laz doesn't pay me.
Anyways,
And,
so what's your response to that, Aries?
Thank you. You have yourself a good morning.
you as well.
Yo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what am I built like that, huh?
Formation.
I don't know if I should try.
Formation so far that the groups have come up with. But I need formation.
You can always try, however, going to the ruins to do that. So you do not need.
I need Osiris. And I don't know where he is. Neither of them are people I need. What the fuck? Oh. Whee! I thought about fucking moving on by.
It's been insisting I don't come up there, so.
Alright.
We're talking about that.
Non-perishables with your leftovers, such as jerkies.
You look like a little princess.
You heading into campus?
I was gonna go check campus.
You needed it. You. Of course. Why would I not marry my battle buddy?
All the side effects and what may happen to you like a pill bottle.
It's crazy.
My only other thought is like maybe out here. I know Imagine disconnected. I don't know where he is. Who you? don't need you. There is somebody I need. And I don't actually know if they're here or not. Hold on, I'm gonna check and see. Yeah. Two out of three people that I need are here. Here we go. Okay, so that means you're around, but where the fuck are you actually? What the hell?
Last time we talked about red anything.
She said something about like tertiary colors and stuff. So you gotta pick a primary, a secondary, and a tertiary. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I
Your,
thought.
like,
That's
your
really
primary color could be...
Smothering people in disappointment.
Not
I
that
think a
harsh.
dark red would complement it.
That
A
feels
bright
kinda
red, I
harsh.
think, would clash, so
Yeah,
like-
like,
Smother,
the
smother them with the
disappointment.
pillow of
Exactly.
disappointment.
Almost
Yippee!
maroon. Okay.
Huh.
Sounds like my aunt and uncle.
Yippee!
What?
Yippee!
Yippee!
White.
Man, Aries doesn't understand. It's fine.
But also, it's gonna be
So,
I don't think I understand.
Have you tried the Pepto Glismols in there?
What?
Fucking kill you.
blame them. They said it. Pepto Glismols.
Nope.
Ah!
Slander, 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 slander.
Hey!
Maybe don't stand in the damn doorway, Aries!
Easy.
Aries!
Wow, Aries.
for me too, even if I am.
Oh, luckily you.
Aries!
Thank you.
Luca,
I'm always.
try the
Yes,
Pepto
good morning.
Glismols.
The what?
They do macarons.
But Bailey says
Dinner.
Flavor.
The coffee's good
The
too.
what? What did you say?
Why do you want?
all the chips and scratches and stuff.
Pepto
Three of them?
Glismols.
Bailey says.
They said it.
She's right.
Mm.
Explain that one to me. I don't quite get your meaning. Explain it.
Damn.
I ain't going 'cause I know
Yes.
Bailey wants
Explain it.
Explain
Explain
it.
it to me.
Explain it.
Esoteric knowledge.
Oh, esoteric. You know my family's quiet. How would you like to explain it to me?
Maybe you should ask them. They'll
I'm
probably
busy
understand.
bullying.
I love doing this just so I can fuck with them. Just a little bit.
Every day. It gives me the satisfaction of putting people in uncomfortable situations to be realized I'm just fucking with them.
Creature.
And Bismol.
I know what you're talking about.
I just thought.
Cornbread is good with
Hi, Reginald.
Hello.
Well,
Hey there.
Hey. Oh, good morning. Good morning.
where the fuck's that bell?
Hello.
Non-existent.
Pepto
obviously.
Glismol.
Obviously.
Oh, Osiris. I had quite the experience a couple weeks ago.
Oh, it's up, sorry.
Speaking to your grandma.
Oh yeah.
be doing a little bit of work.
You missed it. Everybody witnessed Grandma and Grandpa meeting up.
Sure. I have a few people.
Oh,
to meet
and how'd
you.
that go?
Trying to get done with them.
I think they're getting divorced.
When the bell tolls and saves me from Pepto Glismol.
It won't.
I'm so sorry.
To be honest with
When the bell tolls, I need you. Yeah.
you, my grandma
Sick. Where?
was supposed to dance with Father Boppins.
Have fun with the Reaper.
You know where can mean so many fucking things.
The Reaper's back in room wall.
Father Boppins could be my grandpa.
You have the free time. I may potentially have a commission for you.
We're gonna need you at the school.
Wait, what?
Now.
Oh, oh, okay.
The bell has tolled.
Start getting armor
Paz?
ready for the trip.
Am I
The,
normal now?
the bell just rang.
I am fucking deaf.
Oh no. Yeah. I'll see you up there.
Here's an overall sketch.
Maybe I should
I'm a copy. You can copy over this one if you like. It's mostly the bracers and the greaves that I need to work on.
I should probably go. If he gets to fight you, I don't know. I want to fight you. Why don't I get to fight you?
I can just give him
We'll fight too.
fight you. It's not that hard. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I'll fight. I've been wanting to do sim fights, but I didn't realize it takes so much like effort and paperwork to get a sim fight.
Catch you around. Hey, at least you have sim fights. Come on, we're running late. When I was young, we didn't really have anything.
Okay.
Have a good day.
The future is now, old man.
I mean, we could. You have to ask my daughter.
For you know.
Okay, that.
Tell you.
Yeah.
I feel like I would kind of just like eventually end up. I might end up being like Arlo's twin, so I might have like a dog tail or something, you know.
Dog tail. I can see you. Yeah.
You get all of them?
Everybody who's around.
I'm a nasty dog.
What about you, Leon?
That's good. That should do for now.
Okay, sick. You want me to chill here?
What do you think I should?
No, you should be good for now. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Sure that they are all going towards the assembly.
Yeah.
There you are this morning.
Illegal. How dare you?
Without knowing I was there.
Oh, he does.
Right.
It's a common occurrence.
I've never seen him twitch like that before.
Yeah. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Yippee!
Yippee!
How's the weather?
It's pretty good. Can't complain.
No storms on the horizon, I hope.
I hope not.
Comfortable up there, Aries?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, bother, I was supposed to collect someone.
Who do you need?
Looking for.
He wanted Tony.
I think she walked in already.
Ah, she's supposed to come with me. Oh well. As long as she's here. He's been coming up to the school recently.
Check, can we all hear? Are we good? Do we have audio? It's on my end. I see. Oh my lord. feel like we're missing someone. I also did not tell, I think her name's Cynthia, to go up, but she went up anyways. But I'll let Hidden deal with it. Who the fuck?
Morning.
Paz Hayden told me to tell you they need you at the school.
Very well.
Thank you. I'm just a little guy.
But my hope is that they can at least keep themselves under control with their first actual bit of experience. Usually this is where things go wrong for the first time, because it's actually where they're dabbling their toes. Not just a simple simulation.
Usually how it goes.
Welcome back.
If I were to guess, at least 1 to 2 will be dead.
Statistics say, yeah.
I suppose we'll
But
find out.
I'll cling to that bit of hope. I'd like to not have any casualty, but I can never guess the future.
We'll see in due course.
Hmm?
As of now, it's just hoping that the training this time was more than enough.
Well, they've had more time for technology to advance.
That, and Voldres seems to have been more stricter with this class when it comes to his training methods. And having Braggy as an example is a big step. They didn't have Braggy before this year, so his experience is invaluable.
Yeah, from what I've seen, their training's a bit different from what I went through 10 years ago.
It's similar for me, but
Aries?
it's definitely much more tight. My training
I am he.
is still on the idea of education.
Do you know where Pass is? Can you bring them over here at the academy?
I just sent him your way, actually. He should be up there soon.
That's good to know. Thank you, Aries.
No problem.
Hey, you're barely older than me.
You guys are all youngins.
Yeah.
From that perspective, I agree.
From the one that's lived 40 plus years being the warden, yes.
Stressful times. But it is nice to see the technology increasing, so that way there aren't as many classes like mine. Unfortunately,
fancy stuff they now do.
Yeah. I'd say the keep they used to train was definitely unexpected when I first got here.
I heard about it, but I didn't know much of it in terms of actual use. I've only heard about it through reports, and even then I got loose ones until I started actually annoying Voldres to give me some of the details.
Sounds like a whole new facility for
You're the goat.
When we're not in the open, I can explain it a bit more.
But it is nice to see the creativity is still going. That was one thing I was worried. I was worried they were gonna get too in their own.
Kind of want to go see what's happening at the school.
Regular weapons, but it's nice to see people with like a chessboard or a, I don't even know what you call it? It's like
I feel
a multi-tool.
Attack.
Well, I mean, I'm not much better.
I mean,
Mine
literally
went
all
to
of us
simple
here,
route,
aside from maybe Ares, has a very simple weapon.
I wouldn't say it's a simple in terms of like compared to what they
No,
have.
that's what I'm. That's what I'm.
No, I know. I know.
Simpler than what they have, yeah. Simpler to other wardens of his same generation. Sure.
Mm.
But...
I mean, I have
12
a
years
plan
ago,
for
we
the
had
sheath,
someone.
but it's
12 years ago, we had someone with a hammer that had a engine on the back of it to propel it. That was about it. Not compared to the things that they have now.
Hey, that guy stole my idea. Because I had a hammer for my first arms, and that thing was a beauty. I'm sad I can't use it anymore, but what's done is done.
Well, I think he's still around.
I'll eventually try to get a replica.
I know Marcus mentioned something of using my old blueprints I had for it to make one, so that he could use it as a weapon of choice. Because apparently he wishes to have a bunch of weapons. Well, he wished to make a lot of weapons that he then can use and kind of like channel into to kind of. Yeah, kind of. At least how he spoke it to me. And he asked for mine. And my weapon, oh, I miss it. Just having that trigger, so I can pull it, and it's like a little earthquake, and I just hit something, and then it just kind of, it was so much fun. But I miss it. But these are more suited for me, especially with my new fighting style.
No,
So
I mean, at this point, your fist just becomes the hammer.
Yeah.
I still use a sword. Even though they really take it out, as I'd rather not use it on any of you.
I think I'm gonna start calling people out for like stopping and staring.
That's fair. But you do need to keep up with that for the training.
I train with it, not against you. I train it on my own.
I know.
If I use it on you, you're gonna need 8 around.
I'll be fine.
Last time I went against a warden with for training, they were half crispy.
But I'm not just a warden.
I know you're not, but the flames don't go out easy.
True.
They need magic.
All I'm hearing is it's a challenge for Ares.
True. No, he's cheating. This is bullshit.
Why do you say that?
What do you mean, why do I say that? You know the thing he always does. Sometimes I have to drag him out of it. To show him that he's not that good, and he's not that sneaky.
I've thrown fire at shadows that I know he's in, just 'cause it's funny.
I caught him in one of his moves he thought he was super fast in.
Getting faster.
Quiet that day.
The big one.
Yeah. He was very quiet the first day I did it to him. Because he was very proud of that ability for a long time.
Oh yeah, he tested it on me. It was a pain in the ass even in early stages.
Yeah.
It's only gotten worse.
It's only improving.
But I am glad to see that he's gotten faster. That is good.
Yeah, I think at the beginning I could only block a few, not all of it, but I can block a few, and then nowadays I can block maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I can block it also.
And he does get a bit predictable since he does pull your moves.
Sometimes. Well.
Yeah, sometimes he's readable. Sometimes he knows that he's being read, though.
I'm readable when I wanna be.
From the great.
Exactly. We all have to be, though.
It's nice to take inspiration from the great.
You'll reflect in the head, not too late.
Good.
You may be quiet on hardwood floor, but I heard you coming on the cobblestone.
Yeah, our shoes don't really make it.
No.
What if I took off my shoes?
That would make it
Oh,
better.
that sort of thing.
Are we gonna raw dog it?
I'm able to.
Why do you call it?
Will you look?
Get permission to punch him.
Like that?
At least she's already doing it.
Don't say it.
The dogs are out and they're barking. I can't help it.
What, you mean the concrete grippers? Alright.
So you hide behind the general.
I'll just pull him out of
My
it.
stone clappers.
He's gonna be behind me in like 3 seconds, isn't he?
He's gonna be behind someone.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
He usually does. Oh.
You turned around. I was behind you.
Because of course. I mean, we could do training if any of you want to. We have time to kill.
We do have a lot. We could do training.
I know I have
Training,
fractures with some of the
great
candidates
idea.
later
Good
potentially.
idea.
It's
Yes.
even better.
It'll be
Now you get to
fun.
train harder with it. That's a
Hey,
good
no
idea. To the
arms.
ruins.
No arms
Let's
for
go.
the first
I'll
week.
go grab.
Raggy's orders. That's fine.
That makes sense.
To the ruins.
I'll still
go
come
get
and,
my
you know,
gear.
observe auditorially.
Then we will practice your martial art.
Ares, are you around?
I am in fact. What's up?
Alright. Everything already went smoothly with the researchers. How's the situation going with the outside wardens?
We're getting ready to train.
Okay, that is good. Keep making sure that the wardens for backup are all in shape.
Yep.
That'll be it, thank you.
Alrighty.
Throwing you back. Where the fuck is you?
What?
Who's that?
Oh, you know.
I don't. Tell me.
No, we don't.
Well, if they're requesting for you something, I need to know what it is. I get in line.
Nah, they're just checking in. Who's Hayden? Whoa.
How's class going?
Going good. He was just checking in.
About what?
Seeing how things are going on our end.
Alright, get in line.
Almost sounds like he's worried.
We've.
Fire is so tempting. Always is.
Alrighty. Where's Sharp?
He's still prepping his spells, so he's not able to. No.
Well, who said we were only doing spells?
He's
You
still
can
spell
call him.
shy and everything. You can go yell at him.
Good. I'll yell on him about it later. Those martial arts could use just as much training. Yes.
Careful.
Get over there. Get over there.
You're like 2 feet tall.
I mean, she just hit the lip there, so she's fine.
Alright. For now, I'll give him a pass, but I'll give him an earful later. So, what we're gonna do for right now, then, for ease and a warm-up, I want all arms to be set down for right now, and we're going to have a traditional, only physical form of combat for the startup. Let's see. This is Ader, swap with Graves. And this will be your teams. I wish for one light foot to be on the enemy team for you, and then light one on your team. At the same time, this will also give you practice with someone, so you can actually use the wind to your advantage. So, I wish for this to be strictly physical. I don't want any spells cast, and if you do, you deal with me. So, line up inside the ruins, and I will give you your countdown to begin.
Good. Straight.
Straight? Got it. Let me know when to stop.
A little more to the right now. Remember at the back right of it, there is a little bit of a lip. That would feel perfectly square. You're good.
Let's see. So,
No, we'll blow that out.
I'll give you a piece of advice that I used in training myself, so I didn't do any blind. So you're having not precise, sort of. With your sword, you're used to electricity pouring through. This time I want you to focus on the static in the air. When you feel something moving, when you feel something coming to strike. Focus on the static you feel before it makes contact. Are we all ready then?
Ready, ready?
I guess so.
Well then. Begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, you have any armor? It's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah. Good.
best of us. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyways, do not take it easy on them. Force them to learn in the moment.
Okay.
All right.
Hear the wind as it whistles. Feel the static as it charges with his fist.
Oh, wrong direction.
Raggy's training does not come easily. So with that, you need extremities.
No fear. All speed.
Okay, that's not feasible.
Focus.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Stronger than a normal person, but your armor still makes that a little bit hard. Especially without leverage.
To know when to stop.
Yeah, that's our point.
Having your body act as dead weight.
If you're learning from Braggy tremor sense, listen to when his foot leaves the ground. Listen as his hand makes contact with the air and causes friction. Focus on that. Good, you two.
Stop. What if I need to?
Remember, you are a team. You don't have to simply stand one-on-one.
Hater, would you like to switch?
Easier said than done, but that's fine.
Talking.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stay near them, keep talking. Be my eyes for me just for a moment.
I meant to put it down.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Hey!
Hold it down for a minute.
Yeah, you're good. I need a second. Yeah, see, it was smart. The coat first.
I figure if I'm gonna be just going in, might be easier to move around.
Oh wow, it really is a disadvantage. One has full armor on, you have a fucking metal arm.
You know.
I think my strength can match with the hydraulics, we'll see. We haven't actually tested without arms in a while, huh?
It's been a bit.
Probably what we did with same fucking spot. Alright. That's one thing I can be honest about my reaction speed. Does roll up to some degree.
Oh, fuck! Oh! I'm gonna be nice to you. I could have knocked you out right there.
I'll tell you to be. Glad I looked for it.
Shove! Good dodge. Go ahead. Quick combat potion.
I'm asking you to tell me when you're
Knee.
not behind you.
Even I won this situation.
Good dodge. Holy shit. Andrew, that was dirty as fuck. You need to hit that on a candidate.
I haven't done one of those in a while. What?
You need to hit that. You need to hit that on a candidate. Fucked up.
Oh, you do what I do when I have my gauntlet. It's so annoying.
Well, you know.
I'm pretty sure I broke my arm.
It's metal, gotta use it.
I'm only breaking it more.
Well, you know.
Can you just double lariat them? Huh. Watch this.
Hear me out here. Hear me out here. Cross arm, Laz.
What, like over the fucking neck?
Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna get our asses beat.
Oh, absolutely. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Wait, are they done? Are you done?
They're not done. They're not done. He's approaching.
I still did my part, asshole.
You left me.
I'm the only one that landed it on it. What do you mean?
Don't lose your footing.
They're still going.
They're still going.
Alright, I'm gonna go one on for a minute.
I see. Unfortunate. I'm waiting.
No, just unfortunate, hits I had to take, unfortunately.
Hmm. Fine. Let me do this.
My bad for looking away.
Come on. Stop. Use your legs more. You don't rely on your arms. You have more limbs than that.
I'm gonna look away for 1 minute to see where I still went.
I know you're still here. You wouldn't abandon training like that. Where are you?
Is this fucked up? It might be.
I see. Taking advantage to catch a breather. All right.
You will always feel like a wall, no matter what, huh?
By no means bad as bragging. But it's there.
Yeah. Here's what
No. Don't stand there. Strike him.
Peace treaty for a second. They're fucking it up. Y'all were going at it. You guys. Holy shit.
You said use my legs more, so I did. Distracted.
One last bout, you think?
Yeah.
I'll go a little 100 Just for you, Trace. We will call it there.
Reacting.
Training is
If we focus too much on the brush, you're gonna forget that they have other things to move.
No, that time. I was just breathing. Good job. You all did very well.
So you say you're going harder just for him. My arm would beg to differ, but I'm not complaining.
Well, it's more so.
No, I got
He's
what you
gotten
meant.
very
I'm
good
just
at predicting
complaining.
my movement.
No, I meant your head.
Hmm?
Those are gonna be sore for a little while. I think I'm starting to get things a little bit, though.
Good. You may get your
That's one.
Yes. That. I know where it is.
Woo!
Raijin, I have to leave you on the floor.
It's been a while since I've gotten like a good martial training in.
Do you need help replacing something there, Ader?
No. Pain tolerance is just a pain. It means I'll break more things than I realize.
No, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Probably needed a break. So I excused him.
Yeah.
Now, you three did very well with your training today. Today I did not wish to do any extensive things, as you have already come very well with your arms. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to get brought back to the bare bones. I wanted an easy lesson today. Nothing super strenuous. But, you did well. And with that, training has finished, and you are all dismissed.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, sir. Well, if last week didn't expose some of my weak points, today definitely did.
We had the general this time.
Well, gives me a lot to look forward to. Means I still have a large path ahead of me.
Long way to grow, all of us. There it is. I'm gonna go harass Hayden. I'll be back.
Alright, let me know if there's any healing needed at the school.
Cut and short, you know.
Marcus, no swim?
Kinda.
That's magic Pokai, soup Marcus. No, like, no.
Anything that would solidify it would be ideal then.
Where the fuck is Hayden?
Yeah, back when we first, every time we just...
Yeah.
Is he up in here?
Anyone else?
He's not.
Stand on my tippy toes and be taller. Hardly who's taller?
Sure.
He hates me.
EQ, again, thank you. You and us can make that happen.
That'd be awesome.
I'm gonna go see if I...
Oh, there's Hayden.
Laugh at that, and then he'll take that.
Just the sound of water being thrown scares me so much, honestly.
You feel like it'll happen again, and you'll be helpless.
I was gonna be a shitter. They're having a serious conversation. I will not be a shitter.
Engineering mine most of the time. Intricate.
Travel for a bit now, and we have plenty of cans being left over. Usually we recycle them, but if you're hungry for a snack...
I can share with my friend here. Thank you.
Yes, you're going to share? Does that mean I should deliver them wherever you are then?
Yes, yes. Deliver to him and then I'll meet up with him.
Anyone? No one? Damn. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, it's just the three of them.
That's easy. That's easy. We could do that.
A whole 10 cents.
I'm not doing it, it's you.
I mean, I could do it, but you should tag team.
Sevi's your child.
I'm not. We're not giving Sevi a fucking 10 tower thing.
No,
We're just doing it for us.
it's for Sevi. It's for Sevi.
Lily doesn't have to be involved. You're doing something.
I'm telling Sevi that you're getting her a present.
It's a bonding technique. No, it's a bonding technique.
We've already bonded way too much. We bonded way
That's
too
not
much.
true.
I'm telling Sevi you're getting her a present, and I'm telling my mother that you're getting Sevi a present.
You haven't. No, don't say that. It's Lily,
I'm doing
but
it.
I have no reason to do it like that.
I have decided I'm going to be a menace at the school.
Of course, you as well.
Hello, sir. Hiya. A bit of a question for you, if I may, sir. Perhaps away from open eyes, just to not spoil the surprise.
Well then.
You the one that was asking for me, or was it someone else?
I was asking just for a member of the staff. This James got me though.
Oh.
You can join if you want to.
Alright. Alright.
It's really not a big deal. I don't need. Hey. Oh my.
Hello.
What I was talking about? But them sending the whole cavalry. And I just.
I'm going to go hang out, see how people are doing, yeah?
Okay. I'll poke my head out.
Sick.
To make sure there wasn't someone else, and then I'll come join.
This is me.
Wow.
I can always use your face to block a shot.
Oh.
No?
I don't think I should. Yeah, I did.
We may throw all the stimulation we can at you, but you know it.
Oh, just have a natural debuff right now.
You too? Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Hey, what's up?
It's good.
Oh.
sparring a bit.
Yeah?
I gotta go run out one second. We were. Claire and I really got into it. Oof.
Oh yeah.
How'd it go?
I'm lucky I was wearing my mask.
Yeah.
Or else my beautiful face would be broken and bruised. These fucks. Whoa. Felt like getting hit by a building. What was it when you started glowing there? What was that?
Oh yeah, I got cut short on that. Remember last week when I said I could
Are you willing to
see really good?
for a spa?
Yeah, I'm ready. That was part of it.
Alright.
I was about to go crazy with it, and then they called, so I guess that's a secret for next time.
I look forward to seeing it in action. You and I are gonna get along.
Oh yeah.
Your opponents will be Hickory and Bailey, alright?
Okay. Interesting. Faster and a tank.
Hickory's a tank. Also a tank.
Oh, Hickory. Okay. Tank and
Hickory's a
tank.
dickory.
Yeah. It's so nice to see that spell in action.
We have no choice. It looks fucking dope.
It's very cool.
She put a lot of work into making it work. We had to sit down and brainstorm it for a bit, but I'm proud of her for this.
Ooh.
Trying to overheat, yeah. Now they're overheated.
Are they limit testing it?
Yes, I believe so. So the way the spell works from when we were developing it, it's a shield of heat and flame. And as it takes damage, it grows in intensity, and eventually that heat is backflashed into her arms to prevent any...
How's it going?
Came up here to get away from a bit of the noise, but also they're talking about secret, apparently.
Oh.
No idea who that is. You?
Researchers.
He looks familiar.
How's organization going?
Sorry?
How's organization going?
Organizing what?
It's like getting ready for
Squad?
mission, yeah.
I think they want holes in them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Want me to stand behind a bunch of people and fire. It's a good way to get shot in the back.
Yeah.
I'm a good shot. That's an amount of risk.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, you poor thing.
I think she should be whispering.
this where you plan to sleep next, you bum? Oh, sorry, are you busy? Oh, I'll come back later.
Yeah, I'm a little busy, but it's too late now. You might as well stay.
Oh no, don't mind me.
Would you like to come in my tent? Come here, come here.
What are you doing down there, you little freak?
Absolutely not. No, don't touch me. Okay.
Oh. Isn't it so nice under here?
No, it's not.
I don't know. I think he's living under the bleachers.
Something wrong.
Home under the bleachers? I'm leaving.
Apparently.
What's wrong?
I'm leaving before I start to smell like you.
I smell great, you
saving money?
I'm
Uh-huh.
Is that a fancy cologne I smell off of you coming that you bought over at the store?
No, I don't buy cologne. That's for young people.
I hate to
You know, I was giving you a compliment, but okay.
No,
You just put your own on that one.
Lord in general.
That means I smell like I
Is he
have
always
cologne
like
even though
this?
I've never paid for it. So thank you. It still counts as a compliment.
He's pretty well behaved today.
You know what? Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that one.
How you doing?
We have an extra training lesson later.
Yeah?
Charbik asked for the martial arts training, and then I told him I'd be there next time, and you would have heard what it would have been. Because then he asked me for it after I told him it was martial arts.
It's fucked up. You gotta give him the work later.
Oh yeah, you are too. We're both doing it.
Are we both? What's up?
I've already signed you up.
I think I'm supposed to fight other candidates.
Oh, good luck.
I don't want to put holes in them. What if I have to?
Lots of strange things happen out in the West.
I was sneaking into the campus.
Yeah.
It worked.
Gotta be careful, he's right there. I'll get you.
I see him. I think he already saw me, so I don't think it really matters. He just thinks that it's natural for me to be here at this point, so it's kind of blended in plain sight. I absolutely am. I even got a thing approved by Voltris.
You did quite well.
Can I see?
Be careful when he shows signature.
Oh, I don't have it on me, because I already sent it in. It's at his office.
You don't have your hall pass?
Why would I need a hall pass? I don't go here anymore. But it's in his office. He has it. I think it's locked right now in his office.
Oh, I see. I see.
So I can't really go. I can't just break in there and then get it, you know. But he knows. He knows.
I mean, if you know where it is, I can go get it.
No, we have no reason to go through his stuff.
Well, it's, if it's your pass, it's not his.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know where he puts his shit.
Oh.
When I would put it in, and then you're going through his stuff, and then it's a problem.
Sir,
No, I like the
question. If it was
Mm-hmm.
you, which one of them would you get rid of first on our team?
What the fuck?
Does this encapsulate over here, or just the one in the circle over there?
Yeah, some of the ones in the circle. My own.
You would kill them with those.
So which one? Wait. So which ones are your targets? Which one are you fighting?
I believe Theo's team.
I suppose. So then they would targets. Would be either Evan or Theo first. That's what I would target first. That or Alvin.
I heard it's another one cause of death.
What are you looking for?
Those are your three main.
I have heard that 100% of people who breathe oxygen die.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That holds true. Who knows what we'd find out then?
He's gonna find you.
What do you mean? I'm not hiding.
You were sneaking in.
I'm already here.
It was Clara, right?
Yeah, because you snuck in.
Into a party, you know? Yeah, but when you sneak into a party, nobody questions why you're there. They're just everybody's here, you know? It's kind of the same thing, same logic.
Has anyone given you a questionnaire?
They only question it when you show up to the party at the door. Since I didn't enter the door, it's different.
Where the fuck did you come in from? Did you crawl in through a window, you little freak?
No.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Came into the ventilation system, Aries.
Oh, fuck.
You don't know that?
Were you in the vents again? General.
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're lying to me. I know you're lying to me now.
I was never in the vents.
Uh-huh.
Aries.
Yeah.
Give them this. Just do that to them. Just do that to them.
Incapacitated sometimes.
Yeah.
Do what? What's wrong with you?
You're gay.
You're weird. Oh. I didn't say that. That was them. They said that. That wasn't me.
That's real fucked up of you, Laz. Call me names. Oh, fuck.
Yeah? What exactly did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see? I'll show you.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure you have to. I got,
Yes,
I got
you can always see.
lock in
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say
spot
go-
with a dude.
Yeah, go lock in a spot with a
How's
dude.
it coming up?
Yeah, next I hope.
I'm a sovereign.
Space pussy.
This generation's
Yeah.
terminology is so confusing to me.
Right.
Asking people for sippies,
You okay?
walking in spots
Yeah,
with dudes.
It's the air. I promise I'm not getting sick. It's just the air. It's the pollen. I'm not used to it.
After all this, I will do that checkup on you. For you, good sir. I'd like to check on you of a different sort. After all this sparring and such goes by.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Good. Wonderful. Find me afterwards. There was someone else that I needed. Who was it?
Alright.
What are yours?
So, oh, mine? You know, all kinds of things. Mostly I've channeled the energy into this right here on my back. Where is it? Right. And, yeah, just penetrate armor, that kind of thing. And that's the main function anyway.
So you better look out.
Oh. How long were you standing there?
Like 10 minutes.
When I was talking with my team, we were talking about my condition a little bit.
What were we talking about?
Mind letting them know.
Oh,
And they said
Talking
we'll
about-
probably get an extra batch or two while out there, so just in case anything happens, there's
Oh, I
in case
don't
the
know.
batch goes
Is there
missing
something
or
wrong,
anything
sir?
like that.
Is there
Yeah,
something?
that's a good plan.
Do you not like?
Big shipment in with like supplies.
What happened?
Check to see if
Yo, what's
there's
good?
extra in there. Start getting a little stockpile going for you. Yes. And we of course get
That way I
you
can-
equipped. Get you yours.
So gorgeous. I miss mine.
That way I can
Do
hand
you have some like these?
A couple, well, it was more than a couple months ago, but
Just keep in
feels
mind
like
your weight
yesterday.
to medicine ratio.
To see them.
I don't want to fight you.
I'll let them know. Probably I'll
Oh, do you?
be keeping
You need to get her permission
daily
first.
dosage. Just want to make sure I have enough out there because
You asked your daughter.
But
I
I'm
won't be in the city.
I kind of have to.
in your
Uh-huh.
Your group?
Mm-hmm.
Two. Two of them. If you like, you can let them know about it like you did. But just in case you're incapacitated and
How much rest have you had today, General?
Plenty.
Uh-huh. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you?
Other ways, there's oral or
Never.
in rarer
He seems the
cases,
type to
injection.
lie. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
I'm a
usually
pretty
take the
forthright.
oral
I could tell your daughter.
If I do say it myself. What? What would you tell my daughter?
Well, you know.
What to do with an injectable version.
That I did my job?
Just thinking if for some reason you were incapacitated.
Oh,
You know what you did.
That is fair in case it
I didn't do anything.
acts.
You know. Oh, you did something. You know what you did.
How about this?
Are you talking about earlier? That's my job.
You know what you did.
That's my job. It's excused.
No.
Wait, actually, technically, we have three. Doesn't have to be this moment, but in the near future. I'll let them know.
Careful.
For a second, I remember. Wait, no, someone isn't a specialist; they're actually a support as well. So we technically have.
I always want to
three,
see something
I
funny.
believe. So I will let each of them know that if they want to learn how to do a proper injection, to come to you before the mission. Wait, yeah. Is your would that be Evan and others, or what am I thinking of? It would be. I'm getting these mixed up. Oh, okay. Leon, Lunali, and Uriel are my supports on the team. Wonderful. Need to check up on them anyways. Send them my way when you get a chance.
Did we have a bot? Is that what just happened?
Exciting times, isn't it, Reginald?
Yes, busy all the time. I feel like I'm buried for work in 1 week and I'm back on the pile. Oh boy. 3 times dunkers.
How is your new charge? Working out?
Good. I'm not sure if she's technically my child. I'm not sure whether the lines and everything is drawn. But you're talking about Leonie, correct?
Yes.
I've been working with her, but
I would expect that as long as she is on campus, she is reporting to you, no?
yeah, sort of. I believe she's more going straight through boundaries. And I'm just facilitating it with it.
Chevy's got 0 and 100, and then 110.
To sit and watch people do
Lily, can I ask you something?
Hey.
Would you allow me to fight the new person? They have gauntlets that
You already fought today.
We have not fought yet
I mean,
together.
he's not gonna plans for that. I just want to put that out there. I'm not the one who asked. He asked.
Don't want to fight.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Seems like doesn't seem like there's anything else other than just
Not feel bad about it.
get over
You're pretty good.
Ask Aries.
I suppose.
Why do I gotta ask him?
I didn't get the test of fear.
Aries, he wants to fight the newbie.
I should be allowed to fight the new.
I think I should do it in your stead because you fought today already.
That's my job.
You still fought.
I don't want to be popular. Fighting what? What?
So that here, then let me tell
Last fought already today.
rat bastard, okay?
And he wants to fight again.
There was no arms used
That's
in
gonna
the
fuck
fight
us so
because
bad
it was my
because that's
job.
so much of a
I
wider
had to
spread
treat them with
fire than
martial arts
mine.
training. It was martial arts training, and I joined in midway.
Is it on you? Okay.
You can't tell
Yeah, he
me.
fought.
It would have been different.
Hi.
If it was my arm.
Why are you all down?
Oh, it's fine.
History reconstitute or something.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I almost
Thank you, dear.
Aries. I'm
I saw Lunali do it. I was like, oh my goodness, can I do it? And I did it. And you do it.
Yeah.
I heard, well, you sound like bats. I know what a bat sounds like. Apparently, you sound like it.
What?
Only thing I can pick up for you from what I saw is if you're gonna do those blinking attacks.
Hi, sir.
She was anticipating.
Good afternoon. I was just about to go looking for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wanted to let you know, Professor Reginald,
Holy shit.
a condition that I let you guys know about. If you guys, because obviously I've never had to exert and use my
They blew up.
life, so I don't know how it's going to affect me if I do it in the long run, other than just practice on a long mission. So he said he would teach all the supports on our team how to administer it through an injection in case for any reason I can't take oral medication.
Understood.
Aries, come here, please.
That's what I said. Once you know, you clearly expect it.
Can you hold me back? Just hold on to me, don't let me move.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna project. Rue's gonna test something and it might make me irrationally angry, so.
Okay. I'm gonna hold the back of your shirt.
You guys get out of the way. Over here.
It's projected. I'm focusing in on.
Should I be out of the way?
Projected on him. No, he's focusing on me.
Okay.
On him, the less things you have to look at, the better.
Yes.
Just close your eyes. I guess. I don't know.
Remember, it's about intention.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I want to get over there, but hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, Aries, does he want off the leash?
He's tugging.
Yes, I do. I really want to. All right. Oh. Oh, all right. I'm good. I'm good now. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you. How did you feel?
Yeah,
that. Like I wanted to jump on you and get a little.
So I don't take as much
Okay.
You're being ratchet.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to try that, let me know.
Did Laz want to fight you?
What'd you say?
If he gets too ratchet, you break it up.
He already fought like 3 of us today. He's being too ratchet already.
I'll be quick. So I'll be quick so you can beat him up. I'm sorry.
Give me a moment.
Yes.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Maybe once it clears out a little, we can actually get a spar in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk around a little bit. If it does clear out, let me know.
Yep, yep, yep.
We can spar.
I win. Terrible.
Miss Clara is fascinating to fight.
Yeah? How's she been doing? I haven't paid attention. Hi.
If anything.
You know as well as I do. Good set of hands can get a job done in a day. Keep your mouth shut while we're all these rounds.
Then my fight against them was just chaos, but that's what we do it for.
Yeah.
Don't slow down.
I mean, she's sort of chaotic in fighting style, right? Going, no, hold no bars. Slash and slash.
Yeah, the goal of our sparring each other is to see how far we can push them. It may be me, but without losing. Are you really? Or is that just me?
Am I?
I did. Are you? Okay.
Is that better? Am I yelling still?
I think so.
Huh? Hello, 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 hello.
Whisper to me first.
Hello, 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 hello. Am I whispering? Am I whispering? Am I whispering?
Oh my lord.
Not necessarily. Just learning.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a moment.
Hey, Harris.
Yo, what's good?
You look
What the fuck?
okay. I'm going crazy.
Ooh. I'll be back.
Huh?
It's gone.
I know.
I looked at it very closely. It
Oh.
has runic symbols.
What?
Runic symbols.
What even was that?
White
Sorry if I'm not very
circle
talkative.
with runic symbols. Probably nothing.
Probably nothing we need to worry about.
No, okay.
Definitely nothing to worry about.
It doesn't look like anything to me. He's an asshole that way.
Yeah, I try.
Aries, can I snag you?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Just outside a little bit. Bit of
Okay.
private one, you know.
Alright. Lead the way.
Yeah, changing into lighter clothes might be the best.
Bailey, I'm not gonna forget what you said. You insulted my team.
That sounds like him, yes.
Hit me right now.
Evening.
Good evening.
Hope you can
Afternoon.
Mr. Clothes.
Aries.
Hey there.
You know, let's step outside briefly.
Okay, good afternoon.
What's up?
Sorry, every time this hallway seems to be messing with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was simply saying good afternoon. Are you
Ah.
threatening?
He needs to talk to me for a minute. So I'm gonna go see what's up.
He looks like he's trying to be you with the color scheme.
He's learning from the best.
Okay.
I'll see you around.
Oh, yeah.
Who we waiting for?
Ah, you. One. So, yeah, you know what?
Wow.
I'd appreciate it if we dropped our voices a bit. If it would let me.
Hold on, I'm gonna. You can't hear me, yeah? Cool, they can't hear me.
So let me know if this is too much too quickly. Been
Okay.
meaning to talk to you about this. How do you deal with it? He asked me, few months ago with the whole Forge Breaker thing going on, if I've ever taken a human life, sort of thing. Someone doesn't ask that question unless they've done it themselves. Handle it. I've been struggling.
Which part have you been struggling with?
It's hard to put into words, I guess. The I think there's a level of guilt, maybe, about not being able to do anything else about it, and then being able to do it. You know, we didn't kill Casey, but
There was nothing else.
done.
Yeah.
Could have caught it sooner. We could have made it safe sooner. Any number of things, and are you numb to it? Do you ever become numb?
To an extent. I'm fairly used to it now. Well, I've seen it so much.
Ever sit there wondering?
I used to.
She gets it.
One more time. One more time.
How'd you get past it?
Time. Really. It's not something that just goes away or you get over. As much as you want to say there is, I could have done this, I could have done that. The fact of the matter is that it still happened.
Every other time I've had to put someone in a hospital or make them fear for their life, it's because they backed me into a corner.
Yeah.
Not because it was ordered. More importantly, not because it was needed.
Yeah, there's...
To do.
What do you mean?
Times if you had to take care of a non-Magibeast threat, or one that's not a Magibeast.
A few.
I think that Cutter fellow sort of put the idea in.
Oh.
That I'm not built for it, but you see what I can do. I might be able to do it without killing, but I get better at it.
Do me a favor and take a jog over to the ruins. I know it's a bit of a hike, but... Could try to schmoove your way over too if you want. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, right.
We were almost on the money. We almost had the same idea. And we didn't.
That's right.
That's it. So, continue where you left off.
Yeah, when I was watching Cutter and all of that, I realized that my skill set would be good at disabling enemy combatants that, I'll be frank, wardens are warding. I can't remove the mana off their arms with enough training. And I've even devised a mechanism to suppress mana. Shiloh and Felix are using it right now.
The mana suppressant is a bit different. But
I thought of shackles.
when you were
But I thought of them.
when you are referring to draining mana from wardens, you're meaning your arms themselves, right? Not just the shackles.
Correct. Two means of disabling this, and if I ever went down the pathway of shackles, but be frank, those won't terrify me. Control myself. Can't control technology.
Yeah. Unfortunately enough, I've had to have this conversation with someone else, but you are aware that using arms on any humanoid with intent other than sparring is illegal, right?
Absolutely. Doesn't mean I don't think about it. Or didn't, rather. And Cutter made it clear that he was in prison for for murder. another warden.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to go do it again in front of a whole group of people. I didn't even have this on me, but... It reminded me that there are people like us that don't want the same thing.
Yeah.
And they want power for the sake of having it. To use it to have their way with them. Well, I don't want to presume that you have experience with it. You've asked rather pointed questions that make me believe that you have some experience with it at least.
There is probably more people than you think who are in that mindset. They are like us and they want power to have it.
It's one of those things that you think it's just a story until you're living it. Then
yeah. Actual urban legends.
I've seen it before. Rogue proto-arms users having to be put down by warden hunters. That's what we call them.
Yeah.
And it's always big. It's always scary.
Most wardens are...
Go ahead.
I was going to say most wardens are inexperienced with that kind of thing. Proto-arms are usually either military bandits or rogue wardens, but by the time they're rogue wardens, they're already criminals.
Yeah, that they are.
You were saying?
So I guess this... I think this is me asking for help, Ares. I don't know what that means, but... I don't want to feel guilty or like killing those people is my only course of action. But I know that if I do this long enough and I see that continue to happen, I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to just sit there and hope someone else takes care of it.
If you train as a warden, you are going to be very inexperienced with that. And it will likely mean that you will get killed.
I can save at least one person. Stopping someone who has power that they want to abuse against the common person. Long being powerless, Ares. Long being bullied and pushed around and having the world set against me. I don't want to die, but I don't want other people to die more. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to run into the path of something obviously dangerous. I'm not a fool.
Yeah. I know you're smarter than that.
I do have some faith in.
You're one of the few I've kept my eye on, so of course I do.
Well, I hope I've not disappointed you.
You've been doing good. So, I do not mind continuing this conversation, but I have to tell you everything we say from this point on has to stay between us. It is not jail time if it gets out.
Not the first time I've heard that, and it won't be the last. Yeah, sure.
Most wardens are trained to deal with magic beasts. Only the more experienced can really go against another warden or a proto-arms user and not buckle in any way. Hell, even our captains were freaking out when the Forgebreaker showed up, and they have quite a bit more experience than we do. Probably combined.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they do.
I told you... not a lie, but wasn't exactly true when I answered a question of yours earlier. But within Reinhold's Warden Corps, off of every record we have, there is a group of wardens that have been trained to deal with situations like this. Rogue wardens, proto-arms users, as well as magic beasts. But we specialize in the human side of it. That is... how do I word it? They're hand-selected. Wardens who hold an exemplary ability in what needs to be done. If you would like to, we can see about training you.
Considering that I would be doing it without the training, yeah, I think training is good.
Alright. Grab your stuff, get up there. I'm going to spar you. I want you to treat it like it's real. Everything you have. We're far enough away from the city, so use your arms how you need to. If there's any trouble, I'll cover for it.
Understood.
Should this go well enough, I will put in word for you. Alright?
Understood, sir.
Good. Speed up.
Sir, I can go.
Good. Regain your breath. From this point on, I'll be actually trying. That's fine. Come on, VR-chat. Take the moment. Regain your breathing. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. 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 Relax yourself. second.
Hi, Aries.
Welcome back. Breathing good?
I may have kicked off my foot for a moment, but we're back.
That'll do it.
Anyway.
Drag this way! That's game.
Well, Alex,
Good work.
thank you, sir. Same to you.
You know where the warden office is?
The what, sir?
You know where the warden office is? We hold our meetings there. Right, that building where Laz had his meeting. His intro speech.
Yes, sir.
When you guys first got here. Go there, head inside.
Yes, sir.
We'll get you looked at after.
Yes, sir. Both of you are not left.
Once you improve what needs to be improved,
Where is it usually going?
then you can improve upon it more and more.
Testing. Okay.
a seat.
Ah, you.
You understand that what you are asking for is to as ironically as it is, considering your core, work in the shadows. Our work isn't pleasant, it won't always be rewarding. It'll often leave you with scars that will last a lifetime.
I think to say that I understand would be a lie. But I will endeavor to understand. I do work best in the shadows, though.
I was expecting to run into you in my office. Did something happen?
I'm gonna have to update you later.
Sure. Aaron, you were fine, yes?
I've been a good boy, I promise.
He's been.
That I'm not so sure of if you're out.
He's curious about our project.
You could say it was by request.
What project this is?
You know the one. When the sky's clear.
A lot of projects. I see. Would I be allowed
We have
to stay
another
in this
visitor.
conversation?
We have a visitor.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to unlock the window because one of your fellow candidates wanted to climb up on top of the building to get some papers, and then when trying to climb down, did not have the best time getting down, so I said I was going to unlock the window for them to get through, so they could actually just go down the stairs without jumping off of a
I see. My scout.
Sorry, I'll just go downstairs now. Thank you, Jenna. No.
Pussy is at a premium.
Well, now I'll ask you, since this is your inquiry, would I be allowed to stay, or would you like this to stay between you two? I respect both responses. It is
I
up
don't
to
see a reason to keep this from you unless it is dealing with information you need not be privy to.
It's information you're already privy to. You'd be updated regardless. So, again, you understand what you are asking for.
I understand what I want, and I understand that I'll do what I can to achieve it. And better tomorrow.
I'll be taking him under my guidance then. As was once done for me.
I see. I will have to do the same thing I did for you then, it seems. Oh boy.
Don't tell me it's another spar.
No. It is not another spar. Though if you wish for it to be, it can be, but that's
No,
not
not
the
today.
usual proceeding. So, to regard this quickly is for you. He's usually kept off the books as much as I can keep him. As much as his presence is known, it is best that it is not a common thing. It is why you don't see him often.
I understand.
For reasons I'm sure you could get. Because of that, technically it falls under me, since he falls under my authority. And seeing as I understand what you mean by information I might not be privy to, but technically I'm the one that established it. He's just the one at the top of it.
Good to know, sir.
So, by the logic, technically, you don't work for me. But let me get something out of my office. We'll put a file on the table. Scroll through it for me. When you scroll through it, there will be a single page just in the middle of the end. What stands on it is a project name, as well as his title. Write one for yourself.
Right now?
When the time comes.
Well, when the time comes and you have one, you will write it in that space below it. As you can see, that squad isn't filled. In fact, he's the only one currently. So if you wish to join it, you will have to technically fall under the same specifications in order to keep things as tight as I can. You understand.
As I told Harry, sir, the amount of privy information I have, threat of death. Easy enough, sir. So long as this does not conflict with my duties under Principal Valdris. I'm your man.
To put this simply then, technically I don't head this. That goes to him. He just keeps me updated. And if a decision is needed to be made that requires my specific authority, then it comes to me. Technically I could override whatever he says, but I don't have the time to do everything. Especially when it comes to keeping face.
Of course, sir.
So,
the role of general is different. I understand.
Yes. So, I'm sure they get it. Sometimes they're not even available. And they're not stupid enough to try to question Valdris in a overriding kind of manner.
Glad to hear that.
He knows
He's
better than that.
quite the man.
If he can't beat me, he can't beat Valdris.
That spar I did against you two is hell.
So, keep that in mind. Obviously, don't speak about it. The only people that should know about it are you and him. This is one of the things that, even amongst your friends, try not to discuss.
I have
There's a
more
reason why
information
it's
of
like
that nature than I care to admit. That I can't admit.
Then this works good. With that, then, until you find yourself ready, unless you wish to be publicized as Kane under it, I would suggest probably get something a bit of alter ego, if I were you.
Yeah.
But the call's up to you. If you wish to put Kane Steiner on there, then put it on there. But if not, think of a name, think about what you wish to cover yourself with, and then come into my office. If you need to, you can come through the week and tell the front and that you're going to come see me.
Sir,
And we can figure the
understood,
rest
sir.
from there. Was there more to this?
Yes, sir.
There will be. A discussion I'd like to have.
Would you like me out of this one?
I can handle it from here.
Thank you, sir.
Mm. I require an update about this later, but I will leave this conversation to you then.
Of course.
You two have fun.
Of course, sir.
To this point, you will, to not conflict with orders, undergo a probationary period. If a situation arises, I may grab you. But otherwise, you'll still fall under Vulgus.
Understood. I'll endeavor to get some kind of outfit to at least hide most of my identity.
I can have one made for you.
Understood, thank you.
To that end, are there any questions you have for me?
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I want a lot of things, but that is the way it's...
Now is the best time. If anything comes to mind, even if it seems insignificant to ask. We won't often have a chance to talk like this. But seeing as you'll be working with me, I see it only fair to put a face to the identity.
Can I guess? Are you going to kill me if I get it right? Hi, Ares. Like I said, you asked a lot of questions that make it clear that you have experienced this sort of thing. What this entails.
Specific probing, things that, with that situation at that time, wouldn't usually raise a flag, but somebody who's a bit more perceptive might think into it.
I've spent 20 years learning how to read people. For my own safety, so... I haven't told anyone or said anything for what it's worth. Except that old noodle.
It's the burden we bear. But
thank you.
To be fully honest with you,
I won't thank you for long. Yes.
because you asked earlier and I gave you a vague answer, and then I touched on it a little bit again. I have been doing this since my second year in the academy. Since then, I've served 6 years with the Reinhold Warden Corps. So, about 7 years total.
why you say you've grown on to it.
Yeah.
Thank you for trusting me and hearing me. It's not something I can talk to my classmates about.
Yeah.
I
It's...
think they bore a lot of anger. Clouded them to the reality of...
Many often look at the gifts that we have, the kind of people we are, and let emotion control them. It is something I have seen many a time again get people killed, either themselves or others. So if there's somebody thinking about it, then who would I be if not to help nurture? Make sure that you are doing this in a safe way, with people who will understand and share the burden.
Yeah. That's why I spoke to you about it. Even without this, I figured you'd understand to some degree.
You're probably already figuring it out with everything that happened with Casey, but dealing with a human and dealing with a magic beast feel very, very different.
I'm sure I'll figure out the difference in Vanderhall. For now, well, I sort of got the double experience with Casey.
I'd say it's still singular.
I hope it remains that way, but I fear it won't. You can't control technology once it gets out, and that is out.
Yeah.
I should get back to my classmates. They're going to start asking questions when I show back up.
Make sure you get yourself healed. We'll be in touch. I'll probably be back up at the school soon anyways.
So you know, if you see this, self-healing.
Oh, look at you.
Can't replace a support, but it can solve most human-based fighting, and then this. Nimbler.
Nice.
Only takes a minor amount of mana to do it. Let's be in touch. By the way, where'd you get the balance from?
One more time.
Where'd you get the balance from?
Something Laz said to me a long time ago. When he initially pitched this project to me. There needs to be someone who can keep the scale in check. Seeing as I'm heading this project, it's only fitting.
Keep that in mind when I think of my own.
I'll shoot some ideas your way as well.
Please do. Not that creative. Right. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Touch, as he said.
Yeah.
You know where to find me.
I will likely be up there very soon.
I want to go. I need to go put my stuff away. Actually, I'm gonna abuse this real quick. Why not?
Kane Steiner.
Hey, Aries. Is Aries available?
Yeah.
Hey, can you come to the ruins real quick? Someone wanted a snippet of the thing training I tend to do.
Uh-oh. I'll be there soon.
Later.
Thing I didn't want to press that.
React when you have a small window before that tooth hits your chest or that claw strikes your face. You only have a small moment to react. So, what I'm going to do to you, I'm going to punch you with one of my electrodes.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is just before I hit you, I want you to do your best to mitigate the damage as fast as possible and as effectively as possible so you don't take any damage.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Until she had run into someone. She didn't.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
She'll know for the future not to run through people.
I don't think he'll die, but
Emotions are high, they don't.
my concern is him flying off into the ocean.
That counts as a fail, right?
No, he didn't go in the water.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that was my primary concern.
He's on the floor,
is whether him. He could go.
Oh my goodness, careful.
Now he's going in the water.
Alright.
Wait, can he swim? Can he swim? Do you know if he can swim?
Aries is
Swim?
gonna
Do we
do
ask?
that. If he can't, Aries out.
This bitch is making me swim. He does not pay me enough for this. Can you swim?
I can swim.
I didn't need to get in here, General Lazarus.
What do you want?
I didn't need to get in here.
Yeah, your job is to make sure he doesn't die.
He can swim. Don't cough on me.
Oh.
Let me pat your back. Okay.
Where's the ladder?
Yeah, there is no ladder. Climb, boy.
Oh. Climb.
Yeah, it's called the ladder of rocks over by the tree. Get over there.
Oh, is there?
No. You have to climb.
I made an attempt.
No, it's over that way. There you go.
Did you take a dip? Did you both take a dip?
Yeah.
Threw me into the ocean.
That's what I did. Welcome to my training.
Let's get away from the water so you don't get pushed back in.
Yeah.
Because he's thinking it. You know this.
I'm not.
If you fall to the floor, you get thrown in.
Yep.
If you get thrown in just by the punch itself, then well, you're lost anyway.
Well, that too.
You want to try that?
I'm not going back in.
I'm not a tank.
I don't think he's a tank.
I don't think I'll take that.
Your job is to make sure he doesn't die. That's your job.
Ow.
Which means I have to go in.
Yeah.
Not true. I mean,
want to
kind
deal
of.
with
You just
wet
need to be
clothes, or
down
do you
there,
want me
so
to
just
dry
in
you
case, so he doesn't hit the rock.
I want you to look down there and tell me where I can stand that's not in the water. Exactly.
Congratulations, you get some sand on you.
You hate me.
It'll be permanent.
You've done this so many times. It's fine.
I don't want to be wet.
That's the name of the training now. Did you like it?
So, if I get hit and I crumple, I get thrown into the water.
Yep.
If anyone crumples, they get thrown in the water. Except one
Yep.
person, but they're an exception.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah, you're
braggy.
good.
Having fun with it?
Yeah,
Great.
I've been having a
Would
lot
you
of
like to
fun.
try it?
I'm going to
For
be
what?
5'8" shortly, I think.
The training.
What was the training?
Oh,
Yeah, once space clears up. Can always go ask
it's
them.
electric training. I hit you, and you try your best to react to how to do it to keep yourself standing. And if you don't, you go off.
Electric training?
Yep.
It's one of my moves.
Yeah. He hits you with.
A burst of electricity, so I call it an electric.
I feel like that will hurt.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I can try.
Yeah.
I feel I'm going to
It's
hit
your
the
call.
floor.
You don't have to. Well, just don't crumple, and you won't get thrown off. All right, stand there.
General, I did have people who needed me.
How long?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it won't be long.
I wanna try and get them before the night ends.
The goal isn't to punch you hard enough to throw
You
you
have
in.
time.
The goal is to see how you react. So let me remind you, like I did for our friend here. The goal of the training is to see how you react when you only have a fraction of a second when a magic beast might hit you. Because sometimes you don't get to react with an arm blocking it. Sometimes you don't get a shield. Sometimes you just block like this and you don't have a choice. This training is meant to see how you react in that small fraction of a second to keep yourself alive so you can keep working your job. Do you understand the precipice of this training?
In short, split-second reaction without using anything.
No, you can use something, but you can't use your body. The goal is how you respond with your mana to keep yourself alive, whether it be tensifying, guarding it with mana, so on and so forth. You get the picture.
Oh, I've never trained in that yet.
Well, you're not a tank, so normally you won't. But this is the precipice of electric training. Anyone can do it, it's just more meant for tanks. But you could try to do it too, even if it means keeping yourself alive. Survival instincts can be for anyone, doesn't have to just be tanks. So would you like to do this training or not?
It's probably good to get a reaction of a raw hit coming in a safe manner then. Oh, probably as good as I'm gonna be.
It's not gonna feel good, I'm gonna promise you that.
It sucks.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Prepare.
Yep. Yep.
I'm not going in the water.
Fail!
He's already a wet dog, I suppose, isn't he?
And toss.
I mean, he's already wet. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Shall we do?
You good?
Yeah, go ahead, do your
Looks like
part.
Hayden
Do your
and
part.
Isaac moved. So sure.
Oh, fuck me.
He said he can swim.
Oh.
I grab.
Ow.
I swim. Dude's making me swim. He hates me. You believe this? We climb. you somewhere safe, like right over here. The grass is soft.
I've never been actually.
We're making the connection between.
Oh.
Yeah. It sucks.
He hurty.
That's when we started my training.
I never have tried to use mana in that way yet. I was like, oh, maybe I'll have a instinct foot. No.
When he's doing that to you, you learn quick.
Yeah, well. Now I know what to expect a little bit until he intensifies it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys do for the warden training that he said we could
That's
sign
what
up for?
I do.
Oh. What's the other stuff you guys do?
A lot.
Me and others were very interested in joining you guys for your training.
Sometimes we'll do free for all. Sometimes we'll do team versus team. Sometimes it's everybody versus Laz. Those don't go well. They go about as well as you think.
Pain. Ow.
Oh yeah. All right. I've got things I gotta go check on. Goodbye. Whoa, you hate me.
You're going on there.
Hi.
Hello.
Need something?
Now I'm just seeing how you're doing.
Oh, I'm okay. Just seeing where people are.
People are over there training, and then I'm.
Over there.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go this way and see who's around there.
I think maybe some people are in the tavern or ward in. There's like overloaded baked potatoes, which sounds like dangerous. If things are overloaded, isn't that bad? But then people told me it's good and tasty.
Sometimes with food, it can be good.
There's people over there. Okay, well, I don't need to eat, so
Can you?
I can, yeah. Only out of enjoyment, and I guess people's comfort. 'Cause Leon doesn't like seeing me not eat.
You taste?
Yeah.
If you want to try one of them later, just put it on my tab.
Okay. Well, the class gets like free food slip thingies.
Have you used one?
No, because again, I don't need to eat. So, if you just want to bring me one, that's fine.
I can do that. I can drop one off later.
Okay. Okay.
They're good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let you schmoove that way. I gotta go find people. I'll see you around though. You schmoove.
Wait, I can hang on.
Yeah?
Hang on.
Yeah? Okay, okay. Whoa.
Hang on. Sorry,
Okay.
Bailey made me smoke, and I'm feeling it.
Oh, yeah, that'll do
No,
it.
she didn't make me. She didn't make me. I totally just put my jacket on just now. Do you perceive me?
Yeah.
I can schmoove.
Whoa! There he goes! Yippee!
I think eldest brother.
For now.
Massive thorn in my specifically, or guide specific things that seem to be, I don't know, tenebrous related. Feel free to contact me. I'm sure you and I can have a very prestigious and very healthy
He really, really wants to know about Tenebris, goddamn. Nope.
Disheartened. Life changes everyone.
Aiden full. It would not do to be.
Where the fuck is Witty? The hell?
Side at least, I prefer you do that instead of trying to, you know.
I can do that. That's easy.
I may be strong.
I can do that.
Someone called out.
In the dorms?
That happens. I get that way too. I know that I felt that way a lot when I would transform.
Oh yeah.
Be nice to bring Doc.
I have this little like fucking scratch in my throat. It's making me cough. God damn.
With Tally, it was she was running out here to cool down.
Have you seen Hayden?
Pretty sure.
Not in a little while. Why?
She was heated. With real, I'm not entirely sure with real. But I think it might have been for control or something like that. But this is the first time this has happened, and yeah.
Technically not true, but this is the first time that I believe they've been fined.
Yeah, being fined. That's what I'm talking about. It's the first time they've been fined through this.
Where's Hayden?
Excuse me.
Where's Hayden?
Where's Professor Hayden?
You better stop that before you enter the city.
Professor Hayden may
You must not have heard me.
Uh-oh.
What did Hayden do? I'm not asking. The rumbling needs to stop before you enter. Braggy said this. You did not hear him. Calm yourself.
I'm very focused right now on what I need to say. And
I
if me
understand.
being focused means the rumbling's happening, it means I have control.
Better keep control.
or you're not getting in the city.
That's rich.
You damage anything?
I've been core since day one with this thing in my head, and I've yet to do it. Lay off.
It's not about you, Blackstone.
It's unfortunate.
Blackstone?
Gregory?
Marcus, I'll just run ahead, and if I find him, I'll ask him to meet in a certain location, and then we could talk.
Go for it. I know you're there.
Good. I'm glad you do.
Not you.
You know me, Marcus. I've never really been one to be quiet.
You see this right here, what you're doing? This following me to make sure I don't act up or break something? This is the exact problem that we're having right now. And you've only made it worse. I want you to realize that.
You think so?
I know so.
I bet you do.
You're looking for Professor.
Doesn't feel like
Oh, is that
over
right?
there.
You think because I'm a little upset that I'm just suddenly...
Go ahead.
That's rich.
Speak
That's
yourself.
real
Marcus.
rich.
General.
Sir, if I may.
We're gonna have our talk in the dorms. It's probably wise that we do this in a private place rather than in an open public area.
I have a question for you.
Opal. Can you let them know I'm gonna come check in a bit? I just wanna double in with Uriel and the general real quick.
No, I'm just walking.
We were just walking.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Combative. And you think what I was doing was combative?
Yes, sir. May not have been your intentions, but it was.
Tell me, then. How so? What did I do that was combative there?
Well, walking behind someone to make sure that they are not going to blow up can make someone feel like they are
Who said I
a
thought he was going to blow up?
criminal. Wasn't said, but intentions were still there.
Well, then you read my intentions wrong. As you candidates seem to continuously do.
Again, if I may. May have not been your intentions. It's how it came off. And in with someone who is in a state of mind like that, it doesn't help. I know you
I
just
get where
want
you're
to help.
coming from. It's not about helping here. That's not the problem. See, the thing is, I could care less if he's upset. We all get upset at some things. And I don't think he's gonna walk up to a random building and then try to make it collapse. Nor do I think he's gonna stomp the streets like Braggy can, making holes in the floor. But that's not the point. His core is acting and reacting to him. If this is seen in the public eye in a certain
He's waiting for you.
who do you think that comes to?
He won't start until you're there.
Okay. I'll be there soon.
Please, hurry up.
That goes the vault.
So what do you think? So do you think the best course of action while he is going through this is to trigger the event?
Trigger?
Because
you think me following
sir.
somebody is going to make them trigger something? If that's the case,
don't
then they
think
have
so.
more things to address.
All I'm saying is he is definitely going through something. Maybe we just give him some space. If you do
If
not
he's
trust
going-
us with our cores and our abilities, then why are we here, sir?
You say that. But by that logic, we've actively seen people with cores that have done very misleading things. You've seen them yourself.
They were not
And-
wardens.
They were. Did you forget Cutter? You may not like it, but he is an active warden. Doesn't matter what you think. He technically can and does our job. Now, it's not that I don't trust you. If I didn't, do you think I'd care?
Do you think of my partner the same as Cutter?
No, I'm using him as an example. If you cannot realize that, then I suggest both of you at least think. Just calm down. I can tell you're heated because of whatever intentions you thought I had.
I'm not heated, sir.
And I don't blame you.
I just
Well,
want
even
to
if you
ensure
aren't.
the safety of my fellow candidates.
And you think he was threatened, then? If you're worried about his safety, that means there was a threat to protect from.
Not necessarily.
Am I wrong?
If I may. Marcus was very visibly upset by being followed, and it just continued to happen. I understand wanting to observe the situation, but right now, the two of you are going in a circle, if I'm being blunt.
Look. Again. It's not that I don't trust him. If I didn't trust him, do you think he'd actively be walking in the city currently? Do you think I would have let him and just watched?
Then what is the purpose of following him?
Because both Braggy and I, mostly Braggy, but I agree with Braggy's concern. It's not a matter of having an episode. That rumbling, as much as I hate to say it, can be perceived differently. Though it is not to the same extent, it is almost the same as my warden dashing to the city with a lightning core.
Fire, sir.
What?
Oh, you were not speaking, Talia. My mistake.
No. I was speaking of my captain. And if following him makes him this upset and getting him more upset, I just worry. I am an old man wanting you to prosper. Is wanting to check on you so bad.
Everyone has a breaking point. Everyone has a different threshold of which they reach that breaking point. I believe, especially in these early stages of training, if we see someone nearing it, we don't press it. We allow them the moment to calm down, and then we work on it once they are calm and collected.
I don't disagree. But if I may ask then, did you believe I was pressing it?
Yes.
Do you
I agree.
Did you follow him? Or you?
If he would have told me to fuck off, I would have left his side. But I didn't.
And I
get to
did
have
not
that
hear a
moment.
fuck off. You think I wouldn't have done the same? I respect his privacy just as much as I respect anyone else's.
You didn't get those words exactly, but he did say something akin to that. To
At the
which, instead of leaving him alone, you continued to follow.
As far as I recall.
Now,
he told me to
I
fuck
don't
off
mean-
then. Not back there.
I don't mean for this to be something to accuse you of. I don't mean to make you out as a villain here. I am just saying he needed a moment. He probably still needs that moment. And if
Yes,
it's okay with you, I would like to go check on him.
I'm not gonna hold you here. Neither was that the intention. You technically could have just walked away during this conversation.
Well, that would have been rude of
You
me,
know.
sir.
Maybe. But there's a lot of people doing rude things right now. Regardless of what emotional states, am I wrong?
I am going to go check in, so I will leave you two to this. Please try not to drag it on.
Ares,
Yes, sir.
let's leave it to his battle buddy.
He's asked me to be there.
I should not get involved. When did you two get so close?
They've been for quite a while, sir.
A little bit of tact, General.
Thank you again for all your help.
I got an idea. Wanna do it?
What's that?
I was one of the people that originally.
Yes, you
had
did.
that
I'll go
theory.
through.
I'm below average. I know that you know.
Comfortable and not scary.
I don't know what fucking room is there, so I think it's this.
You're gonna get wet.
I'd have to take off my limbs. And I can't bathe with them. They're not. It's the one element that they aren't good with. I can sit and resist literally anything else, but the assholes that built them for me decided to leave water on.
Where the fuck are they?
I don't want to scare you with that, of course.
What fucking room are they in?
You and Lazarus and all of them assumed that we're gonna go off the fucking handle.
It sounds like they're down here.
Incidents before, and there have never been any kind of repercussions until all of a sudden now, where suddenly people got a stick up their ass. Where one group might have witnessed it in
Actually, I think I fought.
was there. All kinds of civilians were there. When all kinds of incidents have happened, different people have been there. This makes no sense. We're on the cusp of Vanderbilt, goddammit. Just make it a fucking warning. For the safety of my goddamn squad. You're on that squad, Hayden.
I understand that very well.
Any and all progress tonight about making Talia feel better about the situation has been fucking ruined by this stupid decision.
guess I can't change your mind then.
Now, since you jumped the gun on this, I expected more of a fucking backbone.
Marcus, that's not appropriate.
You didn't even give us time to justify any of this. You already put it in, the paperwork. What was that, 30 minutes?
I needed to act quickly, as anyone else will report this, and they will act differently. It would have been jail time, Marcus.
For running?
For running in a superheated body that could have incinerated someone in a what-if scenario. I understand what you're meaning. I don't try to be your enemy.
You don't
understand me
have
well.
Talia's heat levels measured. None of us do. If she could burn somebody to a crisp by the touch, that'd be a problem. She doesn't. I've watched. You're all assuming. You're assuming the worst of us.
Yeah. She was not on her right state of mind. I understand that very well. I understand the practice that she was going through. I even myself was trying to come to an understanding of what was happening before other people were trying to put the blame on Talia.
Then you need to take this whole sanctioned bullshit and rectify it. This was a stationed, active warden practice. It was training, officially watched by other wardens, and there was an incident. Write that in your report. Make it a warning. This fine makes no sense.
Rough, uncut gem.
So this is importance.
You know the truth. Some people out there won't care. I'll do what I can. Only try to soften the blow. Understand your hatred.
I don't think it's hatred. I think it's anger because it was such a rash decision at such a well, a wrong time, I guess. Sorry, I'm trying to mediate here. I'm not very good at this.
Reaction of the courts releasing a bit of its mana. Something to worry about.
Fortunately, it was a fortunate time, right place. Be what it is. I'll approach the council people to see what I can do for the record of both Talia and Rue. The fine doesn't really matter at the very end. It's just an excuse for people in the media to not do anything towards them.
And there it is. There it is again. The media.
The media are gonna paint us in bad light regardless of what we do.
Who the fuck cares exactly? They hate us in the first place. It doesn't matter.
I thought the media hated everybody, just in general.
The media tries
the other
to...
way around. Everyone hates the media.
Whatever story twisted, wardens are in the middle of it, unfortunately. And what better spicy story is than a warden causing some trouble out there? We are defending them, I understand it's bullshit.
A shit. It doesn't matter to us. It doesn't affect our job. It doesn't affect our mission. And the fact that you're all twisting it to try to make it into something like that? Not right now.
I just wanted to say that we were making chocolate cake for everyone. Sorry.
Ooh, chocolate cake.
Alright. So, the image is glowing right now. It fades relatively quickly. Now, the thing to know is the infusion right now is to make sure that it holds, but
Just unfortunate events,
if it is
Marcus.
not used
I'm hearing you well.
about, let's say, a day or
I'm not
two,
doing this because I'm meeting your demands or anything.
leaks out kind of like
I understand what's happening.
has a slight leak in it.
Talked to Uriel, I talked to everyone who was present at the time. I wanted to gather everyone's opinions about this. I understood the situation, I even heard Rue talked about it. It could have been just Talia, but they also took the action of taking the blame of it. I can take that away from them.
Without overwhelming the crystal.
decisions at the very end. Again, I will take away the report. It will be just considered a warning. The fine as well doesn't fucking matter. 1,000 credits is nothing at the very end for a warden. Very end of it, you have to understand that people will be hunting you down for what you are. They will demand something out of you.
I'm well aware of that, Hayden, but I don't need the ones who are above me, who are supposed to be my teachers, and the ones to educate me, backing down at the words of some media man. This is an unjust situation that is not fair, because this is not a first-time problem for us here, but for some reason, this is the only one that has gotten everybody's fucking pants in a twist. So, unless you want to make this right and do it from everyone at this point forward, or everybody in the past who's done it, who's made their crappy mistakes, take the fine, make it a warning, official warden business, sanctified practicing, observed by other warden captains.
Very well then.
Pushing mana through in the same way you would as you were trying to bring forth the spell, but right at the point where you would otherwise release that energy and
Someone else had the sword, Marcus. What is it going to happen?
focus it inward onto the crystal, specifically into its roots.
And now I'm bringing hypotheticals and just...
As she does this,
We need to be
I
careful
don't know if
about
I'm in
it.
the mood for any more what-ifs.
on the rune specifically, glows
Yeah, no more words
a
for you then.
bright gold.
Although what I can on my side.
The rest of the crystal will
I thought I heard your voice.
shimmer as
Still
well,
want to have that talk.
but they will.
I hope you do.
How well would you say she has control of her mana flow?
Decently well.
Excuse me.
Stays relatively even, and
Take care, Professor.
about a minute or so,
Bye, Professor.
the glow doesn't seem to be getting any brighter. And
Well, good job on not
if she were
punching
to
him,
release the spell,
because it felt like you were about to.
glow would remain
Chocolate cake,
on
anyone?
the runes, almost like it was filled in a little bit with ink.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Maybe in a bit.
Yeah.
And he just threw you off a cliff after punching you. Yeah.
Come get me when you need me, Uriel. It's a you job for now, though.
Ideally, this would only need to be done one more time for this one in particular, not before the group goes out on their mission.
There don't happen to be okay. That is a blowtorch.
Hello.
That is a.
Oh.
We're making chocolate cake and.
I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Oh.
Here.
Mix that with a blowtorch?
It has all the ingredients.
We're melting chocolate.
And then we'll put the cream cheese in the.
Oh,
water.
in your hands? Or is there a bowl?
It's in a bowl. In a bowl.
Oh,
You're gonna melt the bowl. You're gonna melt the bowl.
That bowl's melting.
No more. No more. No more. No more.
The bowl's melting. The bowl's melting.
Here, I'm gonna pour this on the cake.
I don't mean to
I got you.
burst your bubble,
Hey, before
Okay,
it.
ready? Here
The
comes the cream
stove.
cheese.
Don't burst it.
There you go.
but... Alright, my mistake.
Okay, mix that up. Get it nice and-
I was clearly
it's
not...
like-
I wasn't thinking clearly when I
Oh,
suggested the
it
stove.
bends.
My mistake.
Ooh.
Come on now.
Oopsie.
Yes,
Look at us.
my
You don't have
mistake.
to tell anyone.
What...
Tell anyone what?
You know that's a
What?
cooking bowl, right?
Exactly.
It's impossible to melt.
Exactly. Thank you. This is
I'm
the
going
mixing
to-
bowl. Mixing bowls can
Mixed
I saw
bowls are
nothing.
fine.
It
Oh,
really
oh,
kind of depends.
is it?
It depends on
Oh,
the material.
fantastic.
It does
Ain't
actually
that
depend on
nice?
material.
Listen,
Well,
Depends
this
on-
one's
can you
this
please-
one's
Squishing.
I'm possibly a diplomat.
This one's fucked.
I'm
so I'm
possibly
just
some
gonna
of the
squish
best.
Cheap ass mixing bowl.
Good. What's the best? I didn't see
No,
anything you ever did.
I don't want there to be.
Well, if I told you, I would have seen it, wouldn't I?
I don't want there to be proof.
And clearly, I didn't.
Pour it in the bowl. Go ahead.
Well,
Ocean.
I wouldn't have
Gimme.
lasted so long if I was bad at it.
There we go. Oh, nice.
I'll be back.
That's for you.
Professional.
I'll be back after all the work is done.
Kill your roll.
My office.
Off, I would fuck off, which.
Fuck. They'll never find it.
God, it's been a long night.
You got this.
The Vanderhall.
This is regular chocolate. There's different kinds.
Exploding. It was me exploding.
Very. This one should be sweet.
Oh, I figured it was kind of clear at the time.
Why would I think it's you that's exploding?
Is this, are you on, team 3?
It's gone.
Team 3, girls night.
You good?
Okay, that's the last thing I needed to know.
Tell ya. You alright?
Probably not a good idea for me to go out.
What's up?
I just wanted to check and see if people were okay. Like Marcus and all of y'all that were talking. I don't want to get in trouble. It's better if I don't go out.
You'll be with me.
It's fine.
So if you want to.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go up.
Come hang out for a minute.
What's up?
What's up? I'm still trying to get caught up on everything.
I was stupid and I ran through town. Super hot. Because I was trying to make sure I was away from people and get out of the city before I popped. And then I couldn't even get myself to pop once I was out there. I was so... I don't know. Every bit that I tried to get out just came right back. It was overflowing. And I got in trouble for it. More upset and disappointed at myself than anything. Because I panicked and just went. I was in a safe place. I was in the school. I didn't want to hurt anyone there. Rue used his new ability, his new spell, and I was so lost in everything. I sawed into his leg. I went after him like it wasn't a spar.
Fuck.
I felt awful after. And then when people started to come over to check on us, I ran. I got scared.
It's a scary thing. Learning. You're completely unfamiliar with it.
I was doing so good. I haven't been that out of control since, like, first attuning to my core. I've trained so hard to not do that anymore. And all it took was a spell that made me angry, and I forgot all of it.
You climb up these pipes. If you get a good look, you'll see the handhold. You gotta get a little close. You'll see.
Living beings are not perfect. We learn, we grow, and we constantly do that for as long as we live. There's gonna be hiccups. There's always gonna be hiccups.
She said she was gonna wait for me outside, except I have no idea where outside.
They happen.
Speaking of hiccups,
she's not here. Well, she's up there.
For now. For now.
Anyway, thank you, Ada.
But
you know I've had a couple hiccups, right?
You've been working so hard to train me not to do that. I've gone through your training and Braggy's training. I've been through all of this training to be better.
Did you forget something? It's training. If it was completed and we thought you were ready, you wouldn't be undergoing it. You haven't perfected it yet. Like you said, hiccups happen. Hell, if you think about it, I'm not much better than you. Within the last couple months, I obliterated a rat on accident.
I was just about to say.
And I'm as disciplined as you can get. Like, and when I say obliterated, I mean like it literally turned to mist. There was no pieces of it after I kicked it.
That's what you were talking about. You told us about that last week.
Yep.
Didn't see.
You're fine. You heard nothing.
Ader!
Didn't happen.
What the fuck, Ader?
I did not hit you.
You did not hit me.
You know,
Oh!
I did not hit you. Suitor hit him.
No, I understand you got fined for it. And I know you're in a bit of an emotion right now. Seems multiple people are.
It's more
But
at
it
myself
happens.
than anybody else. They have every reason to be mad and upset at me. I did something stupid. I did it as smartly as I could. It was so stupid at the end of the day.
But also, at the end of the day, you have to remember you've realized, you recognized it. And
I just
that's
wanted
just as valuable.
to make sure everyone was safe and I was away from people. All I wanted, and the ruins is the only place I can think of that can hold what I do and where I can be by myself. Is all. It's just. I didn't want to
You're
hurt people that were just in the school building and that were around.
And from what I've heard, I don't think you have. So you did that successfully. No one was harmed.
Sounding like that's what I should have done is stayed there and blown up there and thrown my tantrum there instead.
Talia. Hindsight's a bitch. Sometimes in the moment you do what is right. Would you like to hear something that's a bit brutal?
I've heard lots of that today, so go ahead.
My wife died because of me. I made a decision that I thought was best in that moment. And I was wrong. And her life was the price. As well as my unborn child. Both of them were. And in hindsight, I have a lot of things I would have done very differently. And it pains me to this day. But now that you have that hindsight, it means your next steps will be more careful. It means your next steps, your next decisions, you will be able to handle better. And I'm glad your realization and hindsight is from something much lighter. Hell, I could pay for that fine. I probably will. And if you've already paid for it, then I'll pay for you and give it back.
There's not going to be one.
Good.
What do you mean?
It'll be taken care of. Don't worry about it. There's not going to be a fine.
It's my fine. It's my responsibility. I can pay for my fine.
There's not going to be a fine to pay, is what I'm saying. So don't worry about it, okay?
What about whatever military or news people or whoever...
That comes to me.
Yeah.
And if they get upset at me for it, then that's too bad.
You don't have to do that.
I don't have to do a lot of things. Doesn't stop me from doing the things that I want. And, to be fair, the military hasn't been too big of a fan of things that I've done. I've been a villain for a long time in their eyes. People of Reinhold
I'm not a fan of any of us.
Of course they aren't. We're freaks to them. We're people that have power that probably shouldn't have it, even though they have the opportunity to sign up, build the same. But it doesn't matter to them. We're different to them. And because of that, they hate us and ostracize us for it. And I've been dealing with that for a long time. Longer than all three of you have even been alive. So this is nothing to me. I have been talked bad about constantly in the papers. I have been talked bad about from the military themselves. Hell, I've even been in prison once. Not when I was the Warden General.
And it's
But I
not
was
fair
in
that
prison.
you should have to take on mine. You already have so much on your shoulders. It's not fair.
A lot of things aren't fair. But I asked for it. I want to bear your burden. Because if you get the hindsight to be better than me, that's all I ask. I want to do this. I have done this. And I've worked my ass off to get good relations with the military. And I'd like to think that they're in a better spot now than it ever has been. If this damages that even a little bit, that's fine. To be fair, I'd rather you do this than break the law. Like, 2 people probably shouldn't have. But that's besides the point. Don't beat yourself up so much over it. Just find the lesson to be learned. And study it.
It's a lot. Learning. It is terrifying. We've said it a million times now. Mistakes happen.
Are you sure that you want to bear my burden?
If I have to bear this fucker and this fucker's burden, I can very easily bear your burden. Plus, I have my own burdens, no? Then I still keep my face as strong as I can. I hold myself to a certain regard, so that I can stand strong and take your burden just the same. So yes, I'm very sure. And the same applies to all other candidates. Marcus, Uriel, you name them. You all mean quite a lot to me, more than it probably seems. And I'm not the best at showing it. Hmm?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? He lies to me a lot, so you need to be more direct with him.
I lied on a couple of my reports.
About who I am and what he found out and what I told him.
So let me ask you something. Do you know where I came from? Do you know who I am? How I am? Does that matter with how you view me now?
No,
So why would that change how I view you?
because it could cause trouble.
Now, if you thought I was gonna be stubborn about this, now you're telling him. He's the resident troublemaker.
Listen, I may be the Warden General, but even as the Warden General, and I promise you plenty of years before it, I was the troublemaker. Ask Folgers. Tell him. He will tell you that I am probably the biggest troublemaker out of all of his years of teaching. And that's a long time. Listen, I'm not kidding when I tell you this. Unironically, during a speech he was giving, I accidentally, Braggy accidentally stepped on my shoe. And very briefly. Like, I'm talking like, it wasn't even like scrape, it was like a tap. And he was trying to sit down, so I punched him during the rally. Just because I wanted to. And then it started a whole fight. And you could imagine how he viewed it during his great speech he wanted to give. On top of that, you want to know why there's a ruin, right? Do you know why there's a ruin out there?
Because of you and Braggy?
Yes, it used to be a training facility for not just us. Though it was mostly used by us because, well, we kind of need someone that isn't that. Voldris had it a little bit more universal. Both Braggy and I leveled that because of how hard we trained. That came to me. Not Voldris. That came to me. I destroyed a building, Talia. Okay, not just me, but we destroyed it. And I think you walking through a city on fire a little bit is not nearly as much trouble as breaking a building.
Hope not.
Well, to be fair, Braggy has a lot of things that he does, but that's not really his fault. But I have been a very big troublemaker. I even fought the Carbillos for years. Just because I wanted to, because I couldn't get my pranks off. Imagine what they feud me for a while. Look, you talk about trouble and how I might view you differently. But that's not how we work. That might be the city and how they view you, and they might come to me about it. But I don't care.
I don't need
I haven't cared
trouble
about
with
their
the
opinion
city.
for a while. Trouble in any case. I'll
I'm
handle
in
it.
trouble with people in Fortis. I'm a runaway being sponsored by a not so great man. I ran away from the Bren family. You've ever heard of them? They're really big with
I have.
the trading part of Fortis. The upper class.
And you wanna know what's cute about that? That doesn't matter. Hell, even if I wanted to stop them and they tried to do anything, technically they gotta go through Voldris before they go through me. That's worse. Going through Voldris is what's worse than me.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty
that's
bad.
what Valdris said. When I told him, I've been scared to tell people. Because people don't know where I am, and I don't want people to know where I am.
Look. Because we're all freaks. We look out for each other. Quite literally, till we die. You're not any different. You might not be one of my wardens yet. You might not be under my command like he is, or my captains, or whoever. Hell, technically like Voldris is. But that doesn't matter. You're still a warden candidate. You're trying to be one of us. And I know you will be. You have a good heart. And you have a bright fire. You just need to know how to hold that fire. Which is why we have that training. Nothing you say will make me forsake you. 1 second.
I was just gonna offer if you wanted chocolate cake and cheesecake, it's in the dorms. That's all.
Thank you. I'll be down in a minute.
I helped make that.
Well, then that means it's gonna be even better.
Hope so.
Look.
I'm still figuring out baking. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I'm gonna look out after you as if you're my own. You can ask Ares and you can ask, well, mostly Ares because he hasn't been around long enough. But never have I ever told a warden that I'm not gonna take care of them. And I'm not gonna start now. I might not have the best way of expressing myself, but I still care.
It's okay. People from Fortis aren't really good at that either. So.
I've noticed.
The fuck does that mean?
Look,
You know what I mean. You know exactly
I've
what
told
I
you
mean.
before, and I'll tell you again.
You already know.
If you need anything, even if it's not any official business, even if it's not training, I'm always available for you if you need me. I'll work the fuck off. Because guess what? I've done that plenty of times, and if a candidate needs me and my wisdom, then that's what I'll fucking do. Just give him that wisdom, and work can wait. Well, let's go get some cake and cheer up a bit.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can do some electric training before you leave. Come. I've already given a sneak peek to Felix and Daga. So. Come now. Let's cheer up a bit. Get some cake. And be happy. Especially since your whole punishment thing is not a thing anymore.
I wasn't here for the beginning of it, but you're in a good place.
If I need to catch you, I will.
You want to hear a funny story first before we go down? Come here.
Oh, so your daughter's in small form.
So you see the bell over there?
Her being comfortable, but I don't know. I didn't know she could do it.
So that doesn't work. Those big slabs of metal on the side that are like kind of accenting it almost. They weren't there 7 years ago. 7 years ago now, right? I think it's 7. The bell incident.
Oh, 7.
Yeah. Now you see that line at the top of the bell. If you want to talk about a fuck up in the middle of town, I almost cut through that bell.
I had a feeling that's where this story was
Oh yeah.
That always ends up there.
I got flung,
We're coming down in a moment.
I hooked it,
Conversations.
and I spun.
Oh, I was gonna ask, how's the weather up there?
The weather has been very nice. I like
So,
I do as well.
the amount of shit I got for that, I think doing something a little like this, you're fine.
Okay.
Now, are we gonna get cake or are you gonna sit up here freezing?
Yeah, the cake's getting cold. We sacrificed.
Yeah, I don't know.
We sacrificed the bowl for that cake. We gotta. Holy shit!
Shh, we don't talk about that. Also, don't talk about how high I
Yeah,
jump.
yeah, it happens. That ends.
No, I'm good.
Oh no, Aries, do you need me to catch you?
Out here, powder.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I thought I had Aries.
I wonder if the shutdown sequence is gonna be in 5 minutes.
Hater didn't catch me. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, sure. You jumped first. Fuck off.
He didn't catch me.
Ah! Hey, I didn't get my spar. Like you said you'd give me
I
today.
didn't get my spar
You
either.
suck.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
I'll punch you.
That's my fault.
Alright, Talia.
We'll make up
We
for it a
did
different time.
coreless training as well.
In every single way.
Mine's a broken fucking arm.
You can do so many things that I can't.
No.
Don't say that. You can do so many things I can't.
I can't tank half the shit you can.
I need to notify
I'm
you.
just a squishy little gal, you know?
What? Are you need to notify me or something?
Yes.
What happened?
It's a nice time.
It's nothing major.
Okay.
Ever changing.
It took me 3 attempts to get the cheese, the chocolate, to get the location of it.
You're lucky that I'm too tired to like kick my leg up. A nut shot
I
with
can do
these
it. Wait, can I
hurts.
kick him?
Go ahead. She's kicking you in my stead.
Okay. We've.
Oh. Hey,
I don't
that's not
kick
fair.
like, you know.
Hello, our broadcast system is broken currently.
I should do that.
Barrier will be shutting down in
It's a
5
lot harder.
minutes.
No.
With these legs, I don't know if it would be a whole lot harder. Oh,
I gotta go.
drinks and cake.
I gotta go find somebody. I'm gonna come back for some in a little bit.
Okay.
I gotta go check on somebody real quick.
Be gone by then.
Nah, I'll be there in a couple minutes. I don't think I'm even leaving the building. I might even be. I think I hear that loud bitch in there. Okay, we can make it.
What loud bitch do you need, Marcus?
Yeah. The loudest bit. Ah! Small.
Yes. I suppose if he wants to hurt my mind, that is prerogative.
Reginald, would you like chocolate?
And I should go for someone who's kind of similar in my set, and I saw you had the sword at your side earlier in the day, so I...
Yeah. If you are yanked up by your head, it will not put stress on your
Stick with the cheesecake, yes.
Yank, yes, but I don't think she would just yank me like that.
Put it out there. Wait to hear.
Or go pick a spot.
Just me being scared of things that I don't need to be anymore. But I can't help but still be nervous.
Alright, I haven't gotten to check in with you yet. How are you doing?
I'm better.
Yeah.
I made my point. I just want things to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
I just didn't like folks assuming that because I was upset that I was gonna go off the fucking rails and do this or damage the city or some shit like that. Which is
yeah.
why I wasn't very polite with my comments out there, if you didn't notice.
I wasn't either.
Because if people want to keep playing the what ifs,
yeah,
I'm gonna play the fucking what ifs.
Yeah, it's dumb.
By the way, I added you to the list of you were part of my demands of like, I don't want Ares poofing everywhere, and I don't want soliloquies walking on their back legs. I don't want you because if all of a sudden these what ifs are suddenly susceptible to fines and all these weird warnings because of an actual sanctified ordained goddamn problem where we were actually doing this in the academy, practicing for the future goddamn mission outside.
Yeah.
Then it's just dumb.
I get you. I get you. She seems to be doing all right.
Yeah,
better now.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's doing better. It's cake time. But I wanted to hit you up.
Yeah, right.
I didn't get to you before Uriel yoinked you.
Yeah, I'm glad he did.
You getting a crash course, a lot of us.
What did Lazarus have to say?
You're being a pain in the ass, saying, "Oh no, it's not this, it's this," blah, 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 and he doesn't understand.
Circles and not making good points.
Exactly what I said. I told him to his face he was talking in circles.
Yeah, you know, I just they were all assuming, unfortunately, and
yeah,
that's on them.
Yeah, but good on you, sticking up for when you did.
I try.
Good man.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Never mind. Just yeah, hi.
Oh, and I'm gonna look into it as well, just to make sure that everything's waived. So, if he can't get it, I'll get it. He's also looking into it.
I gotta sit down and see this.
Oh.
Hi.
This isn't fair.
Excuse me.